Alright, hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yasin, what is up? Dan, what's up, man? Welcome, you guys. Alright, let's play some Cerolic Crisis. I think you guys have already done it. Maybe. Let me see. Mobile. Now this is just gonna be a chill stream. This is going to be a chill stream. We're just gonna hang out, play some event, and share some news, everybody. Share some news. I just literally finished watching Chiscool's latest video. Have you guys watched it? Slow cook stream, indeed. We are gonna be very chill. So yeah, I just finished watching Chiscool's latest video, and I also have kind of like good news or something like that. But you know, September I was a bit of sick, you know. So this week, after the King's Land ended, I just went around get myself tested around with the doctors, and there was nothing wrong, which is good. So I'm happy about that. I thought there might be something wrong, but we're good, man. We're healthy. We are very good. All right, let me invite you guys. Let's start playing this. Invite. I'm sure, you know, some of you, like most of you guys have done it because this is like almost the end of the event. Hopefully I find some team, man. Come on, join in. Even if you have played this, join in. Just so it, hope y'all are not disbanding. Nah, man. Our kingdom is not, of course. 2377. The king is stepping down. So we'll see. Is there that much sun in Mongolia? Wait, what? Oh, you guys have joined quite fast. Alright, let's go, you guys. Oh, hold on a second. Yep. There you go. Let's go. I shall do this. I shall try this. Oh my god, wait. Oh, this counts as barbarian. Alright, so yeah, this gravity ball spawn taking increased damage. Yeah, this isn't too bad, right? Your ranged marches here, have it easy. heal you guys. Wait, what? I heal? What happened to the heal, man? What was that? Have you ever felt the desire to make a second main account? No, man. I mean, I did, and I did do a restart project previously, but I quickly find out that grinding on 2 accounts is requires a lot of time. So it's just better to focus on 1 account, just you know, chill a bit. Yeah, seeing my man taking a lot of damage. I need to change my graphic settings. This is in battle settings, which I don't really see anything. Oh, use sword skill on black holes. I did not see this marker. Yeah, let's turn on the filter. Turn off the filter mode. We are no longer in the battle mode. Yo, why Yasin is taking a lot of damage though? Okay. My man survived. Run. I should have healed instead of pressing the damage. Alright, I'm gonna heal. Healing. Yo, wait a second. Someone just got Wait a second. Okay. There we go. GG's everybody. Sartip did a lot of damage. Hey, it was only me who hasn't played this event. Hold on, let me fix the graphics. We should be good. Let's play Mama Mara. What is this icon? There you go, let's go. Can I stay out of range of these? Am I out of range? Nope. We're still within the range. Let me actually go here. Man, they really need to sort the piloting issues, man. 2377, I don't think they are like disbanding, right? But it's looking rough after a few bad matchups. Like the piloting itself, like accounts, you know, someone else playing on your account, that is not the problem, but it's just the it makes the account to go like 24/7. I think that is the like root cause of the problem. Amamara was easy peasy. So what you guys been up to, man? What you guys been up to? Oh! Tartib go number 1 against Solos. How the hell? How are you guys scoring this much? How are you guys managing to score this much? And I think I'm just getting carried. Yeah, I did not do this event, man. I went around some hospitals for the last 2-3 days after King's End ended. Been also a little bit busy, but we're back. And regarding the hospitals, we're good, man. We're healthy. So I'm happy about that. But it's not really the reason 2377 going through this. It's trash internal drama. Well, on the surface, yes. But I think like on a long shot, like the Super Imperiums are getting pushed to their limits, right? All the players are getting like being pushed to their limits. Like now at this point that you have to have pilot. Your account have to be running 24/7. And that is making like being a Super Imperium kind of rare. Like there are just only a couple of big kingdoms. Because not everybody is like hiring pilots, right? So like, yes, it's trash MM. At the end of the day, like if there was many more golden Imperiums, right? If Super Imperiums, the matchmaking would not be a problem. Like only couple of Imperiums tune up for KK, and they're not always fighting each other. So to find a match for Super Imperiums is kind of tricky, just because like there's no size to take them on. It's weird, man. It's weird. But at the nature of the game, the competitiveness of the game, I guess, like people are striving to be like the best of the best. But it's just I don't know. The impact of pilots is even higher in low seed. 1 or 2 max tech accounts running 24/7 can win a game. Oh, Dan, that is actually a great point. That is actually a great point. That is actually true. Yeah, I mean, we talked about piloting before, right? I really think they should implement the solution that we talked about. I really think that, you know, again, the piloting is not the issue itself. It's just the accounts running 24/7 non-stop. That is the main issue. So how we can do it? We just limit the fight time per account. I was thinking about like 16 hours a day per account, but that is actually too much as well. Maybe like 12 hours. An account can fight 12 hours a day. Per day, right? The moment the game reset, you have 12 hours of fighting time. And then that's it. So you have to manage your fighting time accordingly. I think the solution that I'm like talking about, I think it's just to make things easier for me, honestly. I think I'm being a little bit selfish because I don't do pilots, I don't have pilots, and I play on my account. And every day when I fight, I can fight for 12 hours maximum. That is sustainable for me. If I go beyond that, I'm gonna get tired a lot. But 16 was already low, 12 is just crazy. Yeah, maybe I'm just trying to make things easier for myself without consideration. Lilith needs to address the issue, how they can balance things. And then how they can balance matchmaking. And I haven't played. Lilith can do that. Maybe R4 and R5 should be allowed to control rally garrison captains, let them move, launch rallies, move different buildings. Let them launch. Yo, my man Sartip is running some hidden combo that's scoring him a lot of points. Herman and Shajar? Is that a thing? In this event, he's been scoring a lot of points. I thought I was out of the range. I think we can leave that, right? That is not gonna do that much. Oh shit, we did not make it in time. Oh my god, that has a very, very long range. It says nearby governors. It doesn't. It has like a map-wide range. We lost one player. Whoops. Yeah, man. I also did not expect the range to be this far. We should not be standing on these circles. We gotta be careful. I'm gonna be healing. Noob Soul FR. A little bit of hiccup right there. Today I learned something tier 4 can't tank Ceroli. Ah, that's the reason why you were taking so much damage, I see. We got it, man, we got it. FR equals for real. I know, man. Hey, we have another player who haven't done the event. That's good. All right, last one. This is the last one. I mean, ranged is interesting, but I would rather maybe play my melee next time. Yesing is here to carry again. Indeed, my man, indeed. You guys are chatting with the markers. For real. Hold on a second. Nah. Oh my god. Oh. Gotta be careful. Look, I have a question. Did you write down somewhere how much crystal in total you get from all the pop-ups combined? No, I don't. But I asked it on the stream. Someone said it was around like 12 or 13 million crystals. So it's somewhere around there. A little bit more than 10 million crystals. I do not exactly know the numbers. Maybe chat can help here. Deep run. $13.9 million crystals. There we go. Mr. Fitim, thank you so much. Level 2 goon. Be careful, my man. Be very careful. So buying all pop-outs is more value than maxing the warfare bundles. I think so. Warfare bundle, one full warfare bundle is like around 10 million crystals, right? If I'm correct. Pop-ups is usually the best value. What is the if you max buy Mountain Warfare, what is the total amount of crystals? I think I do have that information. Let me check. Yeah, one full Mountain Warfare is 7.58 million, 9 million crystals. One full Mountain Warfare is 9 million crystals. So the pop-up is like twice the value. Almost. You need 100, 5, 15, no, 5, 10, 20, 35, 185. You need 185 bucks to 185 bucks for 9 million, but 100 bucks for 13.9 billion. So it's like approximately twice the value. Pop-ups is nice. Yeah, this character I did pop-ups and I really felt the difference of having like pop-ups versus 20 bucks tech. Let's open these. We got some pants. I would love me some boots. How much materials do we have? 25, 28. I think we can craft equipment very soon. Shadow Legion, we did Shadow Legion recently. Yeah, we are gonna be getting the Alliance. I think it's 10 more. Yeah, 10 more of these. And also this weekend, it's gonna be Modern Gems event, so hold on to your material purchases. I'm gonna be purchasing some materials, and hopefully we have enough to craft and equip it. How much gems you get from pop-ups? Let's see. Let's see. So, like, that is like $100 total, right? A little bit over $100. That means, good. Was it 25,000 gems or what? It's like you got more KP. In the KK you only spend $20. Yeah, the previous KK I spent $20 and I got 1.5 billion KP. This KK I spent $120 and I only got like 1 billion kill points. So I actually did 500 million less. However, I spent less resources. So I did not really fully utilize the money that I spent, but I was ready to go all in this KK, even if the match wasn't favored towards us. It's alright, it's fine. $100 is worth 25k gems, yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, you get around 25,000 gems. Getting your economy tech front loaded is huge, which is why pop-ups are so vital. Yeah, pop-up was like super good, man. So if you guys are ever planning to spend for KVK, but you are not a whale, right? You're not a whale, but if you're ever planning to spend on KVK, pop-up is a really nice option. It's gonna make things way easier. So like that's gonna be like $120 per KVK, and you get you get only 3 KVKs per year, so like $360 a year. And look at my tech, man. I was like, so when the King's End opened, right? My infantry, archer, and cavalry techs were all maxed out. And of course, I was missing a couple of points here, cavalry movement speed, but I don't really need it. Cavalry is already fast enough. My special concoction was maxed, and then I actually had these level 7. At level 10 you are getting 5.5% extra. Currently I'm getting like 4.5% damage reduction, but this is good enough. It's good enough. Hi Sartip. Paul, are you Sartip? Open your Shadow Legion chests. I want to open them when we gather everything. Should I open this? I mean, I don't mind. We can see how much materials we get. But Shadow Legion bundles, they give you a lot of legendary materials. Do you think you could have gotten 3 billion the previous KVK if you spent $120 there? I don't think so. Previous KVK, my resources was limited. Previous KVK, I had total of 40 billion resource, I think. Yeah, I had total of 40 billion resource. So I would get limited by the resources. And also previous KK, I was running I was playing 4 field troops, right? This KK, I had 1 extra march with full equipment. I haven't touched Celestial Guidance since we have that auto help with 30 days gens purchases now. It's almost like back when I was in old school Imperium, you always got that instant helps. Yeah, I only spent few points here. After the fact that, Kingsland ended, and I only spent few points here just to do the Alliance mobilization, because it has a longer research day. I researched the rune right here. This was 9 days. So I used some speed ups to do some Alliance mobilization. Like this one. Yeah, I did this. So right now it is the end of the KK. It doesn't really matter where you invest your crystals. So you just invest into your crystal whatever you want, I guess. I might try to do this for Alliance mobilization. And then maybe put some points here to get some couple of more coins. Man, I'm finally at a point where I don't really need to have to start purchasing accessories that much, but I still need to purchase them to improve, like Awaken. No, Sartip was our enemy in the KK. He is cool guy. Ah, I see. A guy in my kingdom wanted to try buying pop-ups once to see how much it will affect his KP, but I told him no point since he only has like 10 billion resources in total. Anyway, better to stay low spender. Yeah, so here's the thing. If you are buying a pop-ups, you have to have the enough resources and speed to fully utilize the investment that you made. And I think that total 10 billion resources, I think that's not great. Wait, I'm actually gonna note that down, man. Notepad. We can actually calculate. Hold on. Pop-ups equals how many RSS. Yo, we can actually calculate. Do you guys want to do some fun calculations? I can actually calculate that. Okay. I'll be back. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. How many farms do you think you need per tier 5 March? It all depends, but in my previous approximation, like if you wanna do the 30 million severely wounded, right? Where is that? Yeah, if you wanna do this 30 million saves, I think you needed to have like 5 farm accounts to support the resource income every KK minimum. But of course that is gonna depend on the KK, where kingdom you have and everything. But 5 accounts, and then you have to be logging to each of your account at least 2 times a day minimum. Uh, 10 billion each or in total? If in total, then it's definitely not worth it. Literally, we'll be out of resources in Zone 5, and then his good tech will be useless for the rest of the KK. He said 2 years of speeds for 1 billion KP in this KK. Wait, what? What? How many speed ups do you spend on your KK? Yeah, I spent around 2 years, yes. So when PAS 7 started, when the first fight started, I had 1,850 days of speed. So I spent around 750 or 800 days of speeds, including the speed ups that we have regenerated, right? So that is like approximately 2 years. Which is quite a lot of speeds actually. It is understandable because I did not trade positive. This KK I was trading negative. This is the total amount of kill points that I had, and this is total amount of heal points. As you guys can see, I had more heal points. So we were trading negative. 89% to be precise. We can calculate, man. We can calculate. So here's the calculation that we can do. Give me a second. Let me share. There you go. Okay. All right. So how can I do this? $0. Let me open up a new sheet actually. KK ROI. Okay. First is $0, second is $20, and then third is $120. This is F2P. Small pop-ups. Oh, give me a second. There you go. So this all depends on like PAS 4. Let's see. PAS 4, PAS 7, Kingsland. Here we have information about resource reduction in terms of healing, right? So F2P players will have 0 additional, no, not 0. I don't know about, like PAS 4 would be 0 mostly. Do you guys have any information here, like PAS 7 as an F2P player, how many points have you put into a special concoction? As a small spender, let's see, as a small spender, $20. How much resource reduction did I have last KK? I definitely know for sure that by the time Kingsland opened, I had special concoction special concoction 2 at rank 9. So 18 plus 15 is 33%. %. This was 40%. Let's do approximation here. This was 25%. And then let's see. I have to remember. Let's see, this was 11%. Up. 120 pop-ups. before zone 4, special concoction was maxed. Special concoction 2 maybe at 9. Is this good approximation? I don't remember. Mafu, what is up, man? Oh wait, did you rate me? Yo-ho, Solar. Welcome, welcome. I think Mafo rated me, right? Hey, Mafo, thank you so much for the raid. I saw you having a KVK fight. Yes, I just ended. Have a great stream, bro. Yo, Mafo, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Let me just give a shout out to you. Give me a second. Again, thank you so much for the raid, brother. Hope you had a great stream. I was just spectating my KK starts in 2 weeks. Ah, I see. So this is RS reduction tech. All right, now RSS supplement. Okay, RSS supplement. So the rate of RSS supplement, and this is with this, right? You guys know what I'm referring. You guys know what I'm referring, right? RSS supplement or RSS assistance. You guys are what I'm referring. It's let's go for the cheaper option, okay? Let's go for cheaper option. Okay, let's actually do this. We need to find the value. SFTP probably was close to max on special concoction level 1 at pass 5. Okay, that's good to know. Let me see. Special concoction at pass 5? Or do you mean pass 4? I don't know about this number. Let me just delete this. You guys can give me some numbers. Oh, by the way, Talitech is no longer required for 7 marches, meaning you could get 7 marches for Zone 5 in the new tech. Oh, okay. Alright. Tally means rally. Pass 4, I see. Wait a second, as an FTP pass 4 you had... So that means you did not invest into Call to Arms or what? Special concoction close to max means you were 11%? Is that it? I don't remember these though. Maybe we could just calculate the Kingsland options. So here's the thing. So this is total of 4 billion resource for 30. For 1 billion each, or total 4 billion resource for 30, right? That means with 120, you can get yourself 16B. With 20, you could get yourself like let's see. Yeah, let's just say around like 3B. Okay, let's just say around 3B. If we are considering the like pop-ups just for Kingsland value, now you gotta be saving 16 billion resources and more to actually make a profit. That means $40 billion. Again, this all depends on how you're trading, right? But just in terms of resources standpoint, if you want to go for the pop-ups, you should have at least 40 build resources. Wait a second. Yeah, I think I should do this here. Yep. Now here, 20. But this is regarding the Kingsland though. If the most of the fights happening past 4, that is a little bit different story. Hold on a second. Let's on average like take the example like 20%. If you are a 20 bucks guy, you gotta have 12 billion resource total to start having that return on investment. If you're a pop-up, 40 billion total. Good evening. Are we including VIP 18 resource cost reduction? No, we are not. We're just only talking about the Crystal Tech investment. So the VIP resource cost reduction is a separate thing. This is very, very rough estimation, right? Very, very rough estimation. The thing is that this means that you have to spend minimum 40 BRSs, or that is going to translate into 2B KP approximately. So if you are a pop-up guy, if you are 120 bucks, right, each KK, if you want to take advantage and get some return on invest, you should really have at least 40 billion resources total and then use them up, like go completely empty. So you gotta be aiming for 2 billion kill points if you are a pop-up guy. That's how you get your return. So this means this KK I only got 1 billion KP, so I did not really utilize my pop-ups. Last KK I used 35 billion resource, right? The RSS for 1.5 BKP. Last KK my performance was this. I used 35 billion resources for 1.5 billion KP. This was my performance. That means I should have actually gone for pop-ups. So the last KK was actually expensive for me. Wait a second. Wait. Let's see. But you gotta have the resources on you though. So if the resource is free for me, special concoction is a mistake even. I don't think special concoction is a mistake. You are gonna be saving a ton of resources, right? I think our calculation, we need to improve our calculation a little bit. So let's see. No, this is correct. This is correct. Wait. You gotta think. So I get that. Yes. If the RSS is available, right? Let's see. Let's think. You have to get it anyway, though, deep in the tech. This calculation is regarding like I guess it's regarding very small kingdoms or smaller kingdoms. In higher KK you don't really do this, I guess. You have to be having great tech, right? I mean, I guess it's smaller kingdoms as well. Like if you have not good tech, your field is gonna be that much weaker. So it will end up costing everybody else more resources. So we did not take that into account. I'm taking a little bit time here because it is kind of like complicated to calculate, right? Just like I mentioned. Okay, this is purely like if you have 40 billion resources, you should invest into pop-ups. Well, no. This is saying that if you have 0 resources, should you? But if you have 0 resources, you need to get some resources. Otherwise, how can you fight? So you get resources with this, and then you need to be spending another this much. Man, this is so complicated to calculate actually. And then, like I mentioned, if you are a little bit, if you're like having not that good tech, right? Like you're like, okay, there's no reason for me to spend in this KK. It might cost everybody else a little bit resources, including you. It's actually this may be a little bit complicated after all. But on the other hand, if you like spend 120 bucks for pop-ups and then you only get like, let's say 500 million KP, right? That's not gonna justify, like, that's not good. That's not good. Jeff, I have to say I have zero idea what you're cooking right now. Here's the question is that these are different tiers, like only considering small spending players here. So let's say one guy, so there was a chat in the chat, you know, you did say that total 10 billion resource, right? A guy had total 10 billion resources total, and then he wanted to buy the pop-ups. Should he buy the pop-ups, right? Buy the pop-ups and only use up the 10 billion resources, which is only gonna end up like maybe getting him like maybe 500 million KP, or should he rather spend 20 bucks, right? 20 bucks for the tech, and then with the remaining of 100 bucks could have gotten RSS with this. This is the question that we are trying to answer. So that now, instead of having 10 bill total, he could have gotten how much resources that? Let's say 12 bill total. Maybe like, yeah, let's just say 12 bill. All right, it depends on the rate. But now, so the first option he spent 120 for tech, but he has 10 B resources. The second option is he spent 20 bucks for tech, but now he has 22 B resources. Which one is gonna be more impactful? This is gonna get you this much. This is gonna get you this much AP. Not considering the speed ups factor. Even if you buy all resource, you generate a lot of resource for free with events, daily activities, and side goodies and bundles. Yes. Of course, it is going to, like, if you have more farm accounts, it's good. But this was just the case. Should he spend 120 pop-ups and then just use up his 10B for this, or go for 20 bucks and then with the remaining he like get RSS, right? Very, very specific, weird question. Well, for 22 billion RSS, you also need to have the speed ups. If you have the speed ups, obviously second gives you more heal. Yes, indeed, right? I think speeds are not really is gonna be a problem for 22B RSS. Speeds, no problem with 22B RSS. 1B, so you approximately need 1000 days of speeds. This is again approximation, depends on how much. This is maybe 500 days speeds. So if you're a low spender, you can easily generate 1000 days of speeds in between the KKs, right? Again, this is going to depend on what kingdom you are, of course. But 1000 days is possible in my opinion. $500 days is definitely like possible. Just do events, do forts, chain farm barbs. 500 days is easy. 1000 days is I think it's possibility. I'm thinking about like a very low seed kingdom. If you're in a like high A seed kingdom or A seed kingdom, this should not be that much of a big deal because of the alliance chests. Way too many variables here. You're assuming all KKs are the same. We know that's the largest variable of the yes. Too many factors here. Just trying to get a general idea, right? We know for sure that we can do some approximation. For example, if someone has zero resources, but they spend $120 for tech, this doesn't make sense, right? We have on the other side, this doesn't make sense. So we know that there has to be like a round approximation. This doesn't make sense. $1,000 days would take 5 off seasons to generate for me. Actually, that you guys are correct, man. 1000 days is not easy to generate speeds on lower seed. You guys are correct, but 500 days should be okay, right? What you guys think? 500 days should be okay, right? Like let's think about we are in lower seed kingdoms. Let's just you know, get on the shoes of lower seed kingdoms. Is 500 days okay in between KKs? I think 500 days is okay, right? What do you guys think? Way less speeds. I did about 1000 days speed regen in decent sized A seed in a triple skip, and I doubt I would be considered a low spender. Okay, so I think you guys are correct. This is not easy to generate in lower seeds. Oh, wait a second. This is making things easier, man. This is making things easier. So we can have again, this is just an approximation, right? 500 days speeds. Let's see. 500 days speeds equal 500 million KP. This is just approximation. Again, this is gonna depend on like your KK, right? This 500 million KP can be more or can be less, but this is just an approximation. And then this is gonna cost you 10 BRSs. So if you have let's see, man, F2P or $20. So if you have 500 days of speeds and 10 billion resources, you can like go for F2P and $20. F2P or $20. That's gonna get you most return on invest. You could go for $120 pop-ups, right, total, but it doesn't make sense because now you have a limitation of your speeds. And then even if you get some more resources, instead of doing this, you go this and then you get some more resource, but you still have speed limitations. I guess like the pop-ups, man, there's too many variables here. Pop-ups equals more gems, I guess. You get 25k gems. So it's gonna help your account as well to get some do some egg events and such. In lower seed with triple skip, I got 220 days in off season. Okay, 220 days. Isn't that low? I mean, I was in C/D seed kingdom, you guys. I was in C/D seed. And every KK I spent around like 500 to over 500 days of speed minimum. And I was never going negative. I was still recovering. In C/D, one can only regenerate 300 days in off-season if the KD max skips. Is that so? If your KD swaps to lower gift level lands, it really helps. It's like 1 to 2 hours less speeds, but 500k less costs for the crystal chest. Oh, Grumpy, that's actually a thing. The thing is that when I was in a lower seed, right, C or C/D seed, this chest wasn't dropping daily. Like I would get one chest a day maybe, but this wasn't dropping at all. So what I did was, the only way for me to generate speeds was to go ahead and chain farm barbs in Home Kingdom. That was the best way for me to generate the speeds, because if I do forts, which I did for events, obviously. If I do forts, even if I do forts, this wasn't happening in my previous kingdom. So we would get like one treasure chest, alliance chest, maybe in like 2 or 3 days or something. So this wasn't viable option for generating speeds, even if I do forts. So as we know, like if you are not judging by the alliance chests, doing barbs on Home Kingdom was always better for speed generation. I think we did the math previously, and then if your kingdom drops at least 3 chests a day, you should straight up start doing forts. Because starting from 3 chests a day, you now generate same speed as, was it 3 or 4? You now start generating the same speed as if you are chain farming every day. So doing forts was the easier option. $400 days is my average in off-season. I'm in CC. Each off-season I barely make 200 days of universal. But there's no way you guys do 200 days in off-season and chain barbs and do active force 1+1. There's no way. Let's see. I'm in C, which was D. I get around 500 days between KK. Activity is what is important. If your CC is casual, you won't get ton of chests. Kim, that's actually a good point, actually. That is a good point. From the time fighting ends to the next KK should be getting like 500 days, I think. Grumpy, that's also a good point, because now our KK ended, right? But we still have like 2-3 weeks up until the end of the KK. Like you have 2 weeks of just casual farming, in KK, and then you go into off season. Of course, you are gonna be skipping one pop. You usually don't queue up right away, right? Unless you did not. That KK was a farming KK or something. But yeah, like off season, you generally have much more time, including the time between from here up until your next KK is pass 4 opening, right? Not up until entering KK, because when you enter KK, you also have a time before your fights, so you start claiming all the KK rewards and start chaining as well. I'm farming ballers now in off season. Ballers are OP. I've gained about 600 days of speeds within KK, and we aren't even at pass 7 yet. That's AC, decent size AC kingdom, right? Yeah, man, the more activity you have, the more stuff you generate. But there's also more competition. When I was in C/D seed, when there was events, right, like the arms training or arms race, I usually scoring higher ranks, maybe rank 1 most of the time. So I was getting a lot of golden heads on the events, and even if the 20 golden heads event, right, or spending speeds, or now or never event, those events, because there was so few people, I usually, even if I'm not in those events were fixed, but even if I'm not included in top rank 3, just by casually I would get into top 10 or something like that. You're dismissing the AP potion factor 2 in forts versus chain. No, I did not dismiss, man. I previously actually did the calculation, so you are doing forts 24/7 with your natural AP generation, or you don't do forts and you just go chaining every day with your natural AP. And if we did the calculation, and if your alliance easily drops 3 to 4 chests a day, you don't need to go ahead and go chaining AP, and that is considering AP factor plus speeds. But if you are very low seed, that again, just like my previous kingdom, if the alliance chest doesn't drop that quite often, the only way for you to generate speeds was to chain farm barbs. That was the AP factor. You gain AP potions for doing forts? Okay, that's what you mean. Yeah, I did not consider that. I did not. If you consider maybe 3 chests a day, maybe. I don't think it goes down to 2. I don't think it really goes down to 2, but so when I was chaining, I was generating I think 4 or 5 days of speeds a day. 4 or 5 days of speeds a day, but that is if you chain farm barbs, that is including the training speeds, right? These speeds can be training speed, not universal. But if you do forts, and then if you claim these chests, these are giving you universal speeds, right? Which is used for healing. The barb speeds consists, some of it consists of training speeds, which is not really gonna helpful on battlefield for your healing. I mean, I guess you could train more troops, but yeah. Maybe considering all those facts, maybe minimum is 2 chests per day. I would want to go down to 3 chests. check your DM. Let's see. Oh man, my man is getting stacked on those gem tokens. 8 days, 22,000 gems. Let's see, 488. Yeah, my man have been farming ballers 1 or 2 times a day at least. Maybe 1.5 times. Yeah, it should be close to 2.5 forts. 2.5 day for forts to make sense. Yeah, like 2 or 3, right? So it's like 4 is too much. So 2.5 is actually good, maybe. But again, in low seeds, 2.5 chests a day is it's not possible. You get 1 chests in 2.5 days. Not 2.5 chests in 1 day, I guess. Rule number 1: Chem is never wrong. Oh my god, that's a bold claim. We're around 37 mains right now, but I run forts with my farm account, so we still have 150 accounts in the forts running the alliance. But your kingdom is very active, but there are other kingdoms that doesn't do the same though. Like my previous kingdoms did not like spam forts in farm accounts, so that's the issue though. How's that working with ballers? Baller run doesn't cost you AP, so we are not really taking that into account. Let's see. Well, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Did he send me? No, it wasn't Limones. I think it was Potato. Oh yeah. This is the number. So he ran for 2 weeks. And if you can see, he Potato was farming ballers every 9 hours. So that means 2 times or 3 times a day. And then in 2 weeks, he got 25,000 gems, 10,000 action points, 147 normal material, 74 advanced, and 32 elite materials. 2 weeks. This is insane. No, this is not 2 weeks. I'm stupid. This is like 6 days. This is like a 6 days. So this is 1 day, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is a week, a 7 day, 1 week, 25,000 gems. I guess he did some skipping because he only ran once in this day, and then he missed one here in between as well. I farm 10k gems per day on KOK map. What? Wait, what? But wait, 10k gems? Ballers are overpowered, just takes a while to get through. Yeah, indeed. One full baller run is usually taking you like 1.5 hours, right? Approximately. And I need to do this. I'm gonna do this donation resources because now I don't need to aim for the efficiency. And I am saving up. I'm saving up these for alliance mobilization, I guess. But I don't want to use my training speeds again because I don't need to aim for efficiency for bastions now because it's the end of the KK. I don't have good gear. Best people do 13k gems per day. That is insane, man. What the hell? That I have never heard of that number. That's insane. You just go around farming gems? Do you have a baller route? The work is in progress. I haven't finished them all. We shall finish it very soon. That is, I've been keep promising you guys that I shall have that, man. I shall have that. I'm making maps as well. It's just taking a bit of time. Maybe we shall do it tomorrow. We'll see. I have so many Kahars. Let's do some Kahar. See if we can get one golden heads. Oh, what did I do? Oh, accidentally used that. Man, these Kahars can give you 1,000 gem or a piece of golden head.
Fanciest robes in the world are only half as handsome as
Let's try to fit more as much as possible. I'm gonna have 5 saved up for the last week. Maybe I can do more, yeah. Maybe we can do it, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be getting more Kahar whistles. Oh, hold on a second. There we go. Let me change my city skin. Felix, when are we doing armament chest opening and transmutation? I did that before the past 7, so I don't think I have much. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I have much, though not in a near future. It's hard to make maps since every map has a different layout. Yeah, I think there was like 7 or 8 different map layout. But we will try to do it. I want to have like that ultimate guide where people can just watch my video and then they get all the information. I could like make a video about, hey baller, go farm this, go make yourself a map. It's giving you this much gems. I could make that video and make it easier for me, but I did not want to do that. I wanted to have the maps prepared for you guys. I can send you a baller map. I've seen King section in the Cortez Discord, but yeah, there are lots of useless because of the passes. Wait, there are actually maps available in King's Discord server. If that is the case, yeah, man. Actually, like, instead of sending the map, send me the link to the channel of Discord. DM, write me DM in Discord. What is this? Thank you for your whole effort. Big damn yo, Spike. Thank you for your support as well, my man. By the way, Billy, you can still use your fireworks in your inventory. Hey, how many fireworks do I have? Oh, I do have. Let's use this. Hey. Let's open up these supply boxes. Not that great. Magic chests, yes. Okay. I can open up this Crusader supply chest as well. Or we can just save it. Then we'll open this up once we have a great amount. Compensation chest. Treasure of the Queen, we can open these. And then sell it for Alliance credits. Almost 1 million. There you go. All right, let's start getting these. 4 minutes. I mean, we don't need to get all these, they will automatically get claimed. But let's see what we get. Can we do some transportations? You got 2 golden heads? Did I? Let's see how much golden heads we are gonna be getting. There is a chest behind this. There's a hidden chest. Wouldn't it be better to have gotten all the crystals before King's Land? I did, man. I did. These are just accumulated after King's Land. I emptied out all of my Kahar bones before King's Land. I think I did it in Pass 7 actually. How do you know when Hunts for History is coming up like scheduled? Yes, it is scheduled, and there's actually a event schedule in King's Discord server. I think I do also have it in my Discord server. And also, just like Primus says, it depends on your kingdom. So if you have Hunts for History, then you are going to be getting Egg Event next. And after Egg Event, it's going to be Hunt for History. And those events happen every 2 weeks. Let's see what we got. Nothing too crazy here. Nothing too crazy here. Nope. Man, all of those Kahars, and we did not get that much crazy stuff. I guess we did get a little bit of resources and small amount of materials, but not too crazy. Are progressing VIP level faster in this kingdom? Yes, my VIP level is progressing very, very fast. The current kingdom that I'm in is a very active kingdom, and there are a couple of spenders as well. Because of that, I've been claiming more chests. It's obvious because there is a huge difference. I came from C/D seed kingdom, so yeah, there's definitely a huge difference. In my previous KK, I reached like right before Pass 4. I reached VIP 17. Right before Pass 4. After that, I have gathered again like around 500,000 VIP as well. Of course, small amount of it is also me spending, but most of it just me also clicking chests as well. Yo, Davor, what is up? What is up, my friend? As an FTP, can I play with 4 March, 4 Infantry, 1 Archer and 1 Cav, or will it be hard because of the tech? As an FTP, first thing you should be aiming for is you play 3 March. Unless your account is very, very old, right? If your account is very old means like 5 or 6 year old accounts, that's what I mean. But if your account is anywhere near less than 3 years old, play with 3 March. And the more or less troop type you have, it's gonna be easier. 2 infantry, 1 archer, 1 cav will be hard, because you can, okay, do decent on your infantry, but your archer and cav is gonna lag a little bit behind. So play really good 3 march. That's what I recommend. If you're a small spender, you can go for 4 or 5 march. Again, it's gonna depending on your age of your account, but I would recommend that. Yeah, VIP goes up with the spenders, not really with activity. True. But activity and spending also has like indirect correlation, right? If your kingdom is very active, of course there's gonna be spenders there. Like most of the case, I think. How much rage can we gain from one attack? The rage cap is 220 per turn. That is the maximum rage you can generate in one turn, 220. But achieving 220 is almost impossible unless you are getting swarmed. So usually on open field, you are generating like, just like the war says, 86 rage. With the basic attack. And if you include some horn procs and all the other commanders, it can go up. But maximum 220. I have 1 cav, 1 infantry, 1 archer, march and stop there and start refining and awakening to maximum 4, 5 march. That's also good thing to do, man. Yasin, that's a good thing. Yeah, if you're F2P, just play with 3 march and have really good equipment on them, and you're gonna enjoy yourself with 3 march. It's gonna be really good. Your 3 marches are gonna be trading so good. I mean, like not every time, but they are gonna be quality marches, right? Make 1 ranged march. I mean, yeah, that's actually can work. Like, I actually don't like my ranged march that much. I don't like my ranged march anymore, because ranged march is very, very situational. It's very hard to take advantage of siege march. But if you are like a F2P player that is running 3 march, you can very easily make a ranged march. You don't have to have the commanders maxed, right? Gonzalo can be like 5-1-1-1-1, and then Gaja can be like 5-5-1-1 or something like that. Very, very cheap march, and then very cheap equipment, and you can still do like 200% reports in some cases. But I still do not recommend like heavily investing on siege though. It is not recommended at all. If horn proc, drum proc, demolisher and LC expertise in 1 turn, isn't that max rage without getting swarmed? Yes. If everything procs at the same time, you can generate max rage per turn, but the chances of that happening is very, very slim. Then more daily dispatches. Okay. That I shall do. I just woke up, so let me just do this. If your proc regenerate support 3, oh, that's true, man. From Regenerate of Support tree, you are gaining 150 rage when you cast a skill. And then with your basic attack, it just caps. I guess I meant to say that, like, generating 120 rage, like, every turn consistently. I guess that's what I wanted to say. Yo, wait a second, I did not get this. Let me do this. I do have $5 fluxes, right? I have one, okay. Where is that? This one? Yep. Perfect. That's some decent VIPs and stuff. And oh man, this is a scam. Giving me 2 silver key and then 2 head. I got scammed. We still have four or five quests to do. We will be doing that during this Saturday, when we have gem spending event, more than gems event. We shall spend some gems. Oh, 100k gems. We have 2.7 million crystals. What heck should we start? I can also do the speed up tech. Maybe we can do this. We do that. I'm gonna wait a bit. We can do definitely. Hey, what is up, man? Darth Maximus. Uh, 86 rage per hit I do, and there's more I get per hit I take. That's because of the talents. No, that's because of counter attack generates 16 rage. If you have hold on a second, let me link a video. I have explained the rage mechanics in one of my earlier videos. Let me see which one I can open. Is this it? Or this one? Maybe this one. No, I think I have actually hide that video because I made a couple of, like, I think Davor knows, I made a video about talent, but I took it down because I made a couple of errors. And in that video I have explained rage mechanics actually. And Martin Jen's event might be get delayed because of the update. We'll see. Even if it's delayed, we're just gonna wait until the last weekend to purchase the shops. Yep, I said this earlier. A part of the reason you traded negative overall is because you probably didn't get to use Siege March a lot. Siege trades so well. That is deciding factor of trading negative or plus. That's a good point, man. That is true. Actually, like, if you are equal to your caliber of players, the only thing that you're making positive is your Siege Marches. But there are some occasions, like on open field, you can take advantage some occasions to trade positive. For example, if you guys saw in Pass 7, I was actually positive in Pass 7. I was positive here because enemy was running on our territory, and so we were taking advantage of that really, really well by running Joan primary with the chasing talent. Where's my Joan? Yeah, Joan is very good chasing down enemies, and you run this talent and then you just chase down enemies. It's so good. And then you can also run Scipio primary with the same talent. You just slow them down, AoE slow them, and you just chase them. I was actually positive in Pass 7. And then when Kingsland opened up, now, like, you don't take hippie chase. I was fighting down here, right? I was fighting down here trying to hold the territory, but we were just simply getting overwhelmed by 606. 606 was just running through us. There was no ball on our side because the balls could not hold. Oh yeah, the history says that this video is how we met the Lieutenant. Yes, the war, yes. Indeed. Bilict, what are your crafting next? Is what's your next commander investment? So my next plan is to fix my infantry equipment, which is this one. I have already crafted the weapon, by the way, if you guys have missed. I crafted this, I think, during Kingsland. And during Kingsland, there was, you know, of course, this KUK, there was many YouTubers, so not a lot of people was watching me, but I just sneak crafted this. So I need to fix this equipment. I'm going for 2 KUK weapon and helmet and then 4 sets. So I'm gonna be changing the entire set, like chest, gloves, pants and boots. I will be crafting these set pieces. And then my next commander investment is going to be another infantry march. Another infantry march, which I'm gonna be utilizing these equipments. Mostly the chest here, right here. And then on my, that is gonna be my 3rd infantry march. I'm gonna have similar equipment as this. So these are my plans. I am debating if I should stay at 6 marches or go for 7 marches. I'm debating. Because if I stay at 6 march, I can now start awakening and refining my equipments. However, I will be missing a chance because with the pop-ups, you can actually open up this expanded formation just before Kingsland. So if I have 7 marches, I will not be taking full advantage of that. Like half of the time, like past 4, I will not have 7 marches, of course. 6 march. Past 7, again 6 march, not 7 marches, only in Kingsland. So I'm just debating. Probably I might just stay at 6 march. That's probably what I'm gonna be doing. 6 march, and then I will start awakening my equipments and refining. And I'm gonna be the pop-up guy. That's the plan. How does the compensation system work? Hold on a second. I will teach you guys the rage system, okay? Where's my... Let me share this. Let me try to find... Okay, so here it is. This is the information. Let me move the chat. Whoop. So your auto attack is generating 86 rage, right? This is when you are attacking someone and that target is not attacking you back. So this is just you by doing your damage to with your auto attack. And counter attack generates 16 rage. So total you will be generating 102 rage if you are dueling 1 versus 1. That means you are doing auto attack damage to the target, and then also because that target is attacking you back, you are also going to be doing counter attack damage. So combined 102 rage per turn if you are dueling scenario. But on open field, usually you are not dueling, right? On open field, usually you are not dueling. You are just attacking someone. And then the moment you get targeted, the moment you hear that siren goes, and then your screen goes red, you go back. So on open field, most of the time you are generating 86 rage. Of course, if you do get attacked, you will be generating that extra counter attack rages, right? But on open field, you usually generating 86 rage. Now, your auto attack, you only do it with 1 target. Because you're only attacking 1 target, right? Because you're just doing 1 auto attack. However, this counter attack rage can be multiplied. If 1 target is attacking you, that's 16 rage. If 2 target is attacking you, you are doing counter attack damage to both of them. So that's 32 rage. And if 5 target is attacking you, you are doing counter attack damage to 5 targets, right? Like if you swarm someone, all of your marches take white damage. That's counter attack damage you're taking. So 5 target is 80 rage. So the more target the more counter attack damage you do, the more rage you are generating. Now there is also compensation happens. This is the compensation system, okay? What compensation system is? If your HP is lower than your enemy, this means that if you're losing that duel, if your HP is lower, if you are the weaker guy, now you start generating 10 additional rage. This means on top of 86 rage, you generate 10 rage, 10 more rage. If you are losing, if your HP is lower than your target, so that means you are generating 96 rage. And then again, the counter attack damage, you also get 10 compensation. So if you are losing, if your HP is lower, you are generating 10 rage as well. So that is 26 rage. 26 rage, this is per target, right? Per target that you are getting swarmed with. So really, like, this compensation can also give you a lot of rage. But then again, if you are losing, you are no longer doing that much damage. So you are just gonna keep losing, even if you are generating rage faster. So that is the rage system. On 1 versus 1, if you are dueling 120, 102 rage, if you are winning, right? Because there's no compensation. But if you are losing 1 versus 1 duel, now these two comes into factor, and now you're generating 122 rage per turn, 1 versus 1 situation. And then 1 versus 2, 1 versus 3, 1 versus 4, you now generate more rage from counterattack and compensation counterattack. It goes up and up. So that is the rage mechanic lesson. Don't go too complicated on it, but yes, because the theoretical model we are most commonly using, not even 100% accurate, but it is the most of the cases. I'll just ignore compensation system. I'm trying to calculate my talent and equipment choice based on the rage regen. Akshay, you should go ahead and watch my videos about commander pair mathematics. There I am also considering the rage cycles, right? So you can like see how I did to simulate open field rage. Like it's again approximation, right? Because there's many things that can happen on open field. Like I said, if you get swarmed and then you're losing, there's now extra rages you're generating. So it's very, very, how to say, not consistent. But we can come very close of trying to simulate the field. I made it into lecture for once. You did? But Impossible, by the way, But Impossible, welcome man, welcome. Are you having... Are we relaxing right now? By the way, guys, check out But Impossible. I have learned the stacking technique by watching But Impossible. He is an extreme open field fighter. Super good technique. Basically, that's basically why I jumped in the comment section of Bilik's video he was mentioning. And he shut it down. Yeah, so on open field, my first video was I did not think about the counterattack, so I was wrong, and I did not want to spread misinformation, so I just took down the video. Expertise by Chi. Nah, man, I am saving these golden heads for new commanders. Man, even though my Baichi is 5-5, 4-3, my Baichi is doing great, awesome. Chilling and watching you, appreciate you. Yo, man, thank you so much, man. Darth Maximus, that is actually a really nice name. And look at this. His account is very young, but he already has 7.2 billion KP and 107 million power. This guy is a beast. There are many players just like him, right? In 35-35. Young account, native young accounts, but very, very strong. However, you know, we were getting our ass handed to 606. Even though the power and KP is decent, the quality of account was a little bit, there was a difference. They had better commanders, better account, and of course, I think they even had a little bit more numbers, man. I don't know why, but we were just getting overwhelmed. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna be ending the stream. again, oh, by the way, good news. Last 2-3 days, I was going around hospital getting myself checked, and we are completely fine, very healthy. So, you guys should do the same if you are feeling something is off, because I was getting sick on September like for 2 weeks, right? I was kind of worried, but we're fine. So take care, you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next live stream. I wanted to raid someone, but there is no one else is streaming right now. Anyways, have a great day and peace.